Hello, and welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft Season 2, Episode 68? I think? It's either 67 or 68. I forgot to check before recording again. But today, I'm wanting to focus over here. Last episode, and for the last few episodes, we've been doing a whole bunch of stuff over in that area. Today, I'm wanting to focus over here. We kind of got these walls up, but we never did anything with them. Today, I am terraforming. Hey, buddy. What you got? Nothing of any real use, but thank you for dropping by. But I kind of have this area kind of plotted out for me to go ahead and dig out a whole bunch of area. Kind of wanting to just dig it to over here. Kind of, and then focus on tearing down a whole bunch of trees, because this castle area is going to be massive. So, I have to actually get to where I can visually see that. So, I need to strip down all of this. And I have a whole bunch of shulker boxes. This is kind of all the stuff I've already terraformed. Speaking of which, I will go ahead and show you guys that. Because I was terraforming over here yesterday. While I was getting ready to record today. You can kind of see I have some dirt built up over here toward this area, kind of made it all level here. And then fix this area down in here. So I have even more space to decorate. I'm planning on putting a gatehouse of some sort along this area somewhere. I don't know exactly where yet. But we are not focusing down here today. We are focusing elsewhere. But yeah, I felt the castle area was getting a bit on the neglected side. So today I will be focusing my attention over in here. So I want to start tearing some of this ground down. And I will check back in once I start getting like a level or so down. This is honestly so satisfying. Because I'm just holding down the button and it's just all disappearing. Just eraser. Okay, one day in, I just slept, and that's as far as I got. This is going to be a very large job. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna actually have to make a run back to my storage area because my dirt box is completely full. So I'm actually going to have to put some of this stuff away. I did pull some out of there. Put the rest of it in here. Okay. Box empty. Back on track. Dear heavens. Alrighty. That's another bit. Just gonna go ahead and take down this extra little bit of sand here. Now I will actually be making this look semi-natural later. Just right now I'm trying to level out the area so that I can build on it. But this is the end of day 2. I have a good majority of the sand already cut down. Everything down here is sandstone and stone that I have to cut down. But for the most part, it is just dirt left. Okay. That is all the sand and dirt pulled away. At least for the area I marked out, and my shovel is having an event right now. But real quick, before I go off to do anything else, I'm actually going to take care of this last level of stone as well and use whatever stone I can recycle from here and go ahead and put it onto these guys. Now this gate I'm actually going to semi-fix because I do want to bring it down to level just like I want to bring everything out here down to level. So I want to bring all of this down a few levels as well to actually match the inside of that and give this more of an arch than just a square. As I said, probably when I made this all of this is just a very rough outline of what I'm wanting to do. So real quick, I'm going to run around and do the stone thing, and then we're going to go fix my tools. Okay, and it is becoming night, but I got some of that stone replaced in. I had just enough to finish off all these towers, and like I said, I wasn't going to touch this gate just yet, because I still have more terraforming to do on the other side of it. But I do have some materials I need to go ahead and throw in my house. Come down here. And then I need to run around and trade, because I have no health left on my shovel. Which means, what on earth was that? Were one of the llamas on my head or something? Okay. I don't know. But I want to pick up all my stuff here. And I'm going to quickly run around and trade. Alrighty. Trading. Now I have a buttload of stuff in here. I'm probably going to try trading this out first. But typically what I do is I'll run around to all of my auto farms as well as all my basic farms. And I have to harvest a good portion of them manually, so it takes me a good long while to do. Seems this entire episode has just been grinding. What are you doing up on there? Get down from there. Get down from there. What are you doing? What is happening? Why are you being rebellious? Thank you. And I actually have a few issues trading all the stuff out, because I actually don't have enough farmer villagers to trade all of my pumpkins to. Every single time I get through, I can get through almost to the end of them, and I'll still have like a good 3 stacks left. Every time I harvest from these guys. Or harvest from my auto farm, correction. This time, I was actually able to sell all of those. I don't know if I'll be able to sell more of them later, but I typically end up with quite a few emeralds. As you can see, I'm working on my 3rd stack, or my 2nd stack of emerald blocks, and I'm getting very close to the end of it. And that's just from me passively just collecting for my farms every now and again. I only truly collect for my farms when I have to. I don't go out of my way to do it all the time. I typically do it in between episodes. In between episodes, and just if I need it in the middle of an episode. And this guy is producing a buttload again. That's almost another full stack. I'll go ahead and take off with those. Now, I haven't spent a whole lot of time over here, so that's the reason that hasn't produced as much as it typically does. Okay. And I'm going to run around. I'm just probably going to cut this out. I'm going to run around to all of my farms and quickly gather up as much as I possibly can to kind of show you guys the amount of produce I get in order to trade to my villagers. Alright. That is everything harvested. It is a massive amount. Now, I'm going to run around and see how many emeralds I can make off of this. Now, this doesn't include my sheep farm, or my bamboo farm that makes sticks for me, or my sugar cane that makes paper so I can also sell those. I'm not worrying about those. This is just my crops. So my melon pumpkin farm, and then all of my small farms that are all over the place. I'm going to go quickly sell everything, and then get back to you guys. Also, for context as to why there's a piece of sand there, no matter what I do, this door keeps seeming to break. It just keeps breaking. I can't get it to stop. I don't know why. There's also another door on, I believe it is my stonemason. But his front door keeps getting broken in. And I can't stop them. The villagers are completely safe, by the way. The villagers can't physically be gotten to. I think they could if it was like a baby villager or something. Or a baby zombie. Could probably get in here to them. But I'm not too worried about it currently. I'm just worried about selling all of this. Okay. The answer is 13 blocks of emeralds, which is just like a stack and a half. So it's 13 emeralds and then 6. And that's without being able to sell the rest of my carrots. Because my carrot farmer, he will take about 364s before he stops. And I harvest around 6 stacks of carrots at a time. So I probably need to make another carrot farmer. Just to overcompensate for the amount of carrots I seem to be making. But besides that, I make a good amount of blocks of emeralds. Good heavens. Well, starting on my third 64, let's go. Gonna have a beacon of emeralds. Now, since my shovel is completely fixed, and so is my axe and everything, I think I'm gonna come back over here and then clear out a little bit more area. Because for one, I have a whole bunch of trees just hugging this base over here. So I probably need to clear out a bit more of this tree space, at least on this side. And then start leveling a bit more of this, because I think this needs to come down, what is it, 3? Yeah, it needs to come down 1, 2, it needs to come to this. In order to be even. Now, this isn't going to be all the way around. I'm still going to have like some dirt buildup on some of these corners and stuff like that. But I am just wanting to break down a little bit more of this just to make it easier to build. Alrighty, that clears out, or at least brings everything down to level with this. Now, I did leave in some of the terrain just to make it look a little bit better. It doesn't look too great right now because, of course, the grass has to all grow back. I have to replace a whole lot of things with dirt just so grass can actually come back in. But that is a lot of stuff done. Now, next step. I need to start plotting out a bit more area, specifically along this back end. Because I don't know how I'm wanting this to look. I don't want it to just be a wall and then this all ends. Because that's a security measure right there. Actually, I may actually just leave this open. I can probably plop a boat back there and let some story be that somebody's sneaking into the castle. Probably. I can probably do that. But a majority of the actual, like, palace is going to be on this back piece here. Do I know how it's really going to look right now? Not really. I'm probably going to go for more of a manor-like vibe. Either that or I may go for more castle vibe. I don't know quite yet. Which is the reason I've been so intense about working on the walls, because I know what I want to do with these. I have no clue what I want to do for the actual building. I'm going to snatch up a good bit of light gray wool. Dear heavens, it is loud right there. I'm going to snatch up some light gray wool. And I'm going to see about plotting out a bit more of the wall space. So I'm going to have to clear out those trees and probably level off all of that. But that also means this is inside the wall, and I can probably go ahead and take a bit of this down. And now I'm going to have to fill this in. Either that or I can leave it as probably a lake. Probably just fill the guy in and then just leave it there. And just keep it as a lake within here. And probably build up like this area. And then put the wall here. Yeah. Probably do like a bit of a diagonal wall here to go around the pond. And then build in a wall there. Yeah, I could see that. Hold on, let me clear out some more space so we can really visualize this. Alrighty, it took me an entire day, but we have it plotted out for the rest of our wall shape. I want to see if I can land on this. Nope, not gonna happen. Okay, fine, I'll build up to it. But there we go. That's our final wall shape. It contains all of this lake thing I was wanting, and I can also finish terraforming all of this terrain to now match my new idea for it. But all of that final little bits is going to have to be in the next video. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!